Okay, I am dressed with a collared shirt on. Who would have thought that the day would come? And I have great news. I'm not a fan of networking. I am learning as I go. I reached out to an attorney at a firm that I think is really, really cool. She seems like such an amazing person. And so I have a Zoom call with her, and I am so, so, so thankful. And yeah, wish me luck. That meeting was so good. I am so thankful I reached out to her. Like, oh my gosh, like the power of LinkedIn. Like, I don't care. I hate the glare, sorry. The power of LinkedIn. Like, I'm someone that, like, I will shoot my shot. Like, I'm gonna try. That's how I've gotten this far. Like, I don't know, I just feel a lot more motivated, a lot more grounded, a lot better, because I did have a meeting with another attorney, a healthcare attorney, last night, and that just literally was going to be my 13th reason, because it was just a lot to take in and a lot to, like, accept that, like, I don't go to Harvard. I'm not at a top university, even in South Florida. Like, UM is, like, I guess, like, the top down here, or like UF for, like, the state, and that's just not me. And that's fine, because I know that I just didn't want to take out loans for tuition, and so that was my journey, and I'm so thankful for my scholarship, and that I'm solid with my choice. But I know that that does limit some opportunities, and that's just the way things are. And the attorney I spoke with last night, she literally told me, like, our partners choose law clerks for the summer based on if they went to UM. So, like, if there is a law clerk that went to UM and they're a 1L at UM, they're gonna get preference over you, because I don't go there. And, like, that's just kind of like how alum relationships work. And I understand that, and it sucks to hear. But this attorney that I spoke to just now, I connected with her, like, on LinkedIn, and she penciled me into her calendar. She had her assistant send me a Zoom link literally within a day. And I spoke to her, I emailed her yesterday, and I met with her this morning, and I'm so thankful. She gave me her phone number, and the reason I reached out to her was because she is not only doing the work that I'm interested in, but I'm first gen, so I don't have mentorship like that. And I don't know, I just feel so thankful. Like, she is wanting to mentor me, and I am just delighted. So she let me know some things that she wants me to apply for, which I'm just like, the fact that she even told me that. And she also sits on the board for a committee for one of the applications I'm going to submit. And it's just, God loves me. Like, God's timing is always right. And listen, like, I don't know if this is gonna lead anywhere, but regardless, I'm just so thankful to have that connection. And, like, I guess I'm gonna just keep trying, because I know healthcare law is so niche. Like, I know that, but here I am nonetheless. So I'm just really, really thankful. I have to take this off because I'm not wearing this to class. I just wore this for the Zoom meeting because it's collar. Good morning, my name is Pam. I am a first-year law student here in Miami. I'm gonna get rid of the glasses. Okay, anyways, I have one class today, so I only have criminal law, and because this is my first year, I don't get to choose any of my schedule. So the schedule they gave me is basically what I got. My schedule last semester absolutely sucked. Like, I had an 8 a.m. 3 times a week, which was horrible as, like, the first semester. And then I also had 2 days a week where I had to be on campus. Like, my first class was at 8 a.m. and my second class was at 4 p.m. So that 4 p.m. class didn't end until 6 p.m. and it was horrible. Like, just being on campus that long is ridiculous. Like, no. And I wasn't. I would just come home and nap, and that was not good for my rem. I know I have to do my nails. I'm hoping that today after class I can go do my nails, but we'll see how that goes. For my classes this semester, I'm doing legal research and writing, property, constitutional law, and criminal law. So today I only have criminal law, but after that I do have a meeting with my professor at 3, and my criminal law class ends at 3:15. So I'm gonna have to leave early, which I know isn't really good, and I don't know if my professor's gonna be okay with that, but I'm gonna do it because I have an assignment for legal research that's due tomorrow. So because the assignment is due tomorrow, like, I just want to go speak with my professor because this assignment is crazy. Like, one of the things about law school is just that they don't give you any instructions. So they tell you to write, so we were told to write an e-memo. I've never written one of those ever. And to find the applicable federal statute for this claim. But the issue for us is that this lady does not have a claim. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, what happened to her sucks, but it's not like there's no statute that protects her. I'm gonna go to my professor, I'm gonna show her my research and tell her, like, hey, am I doing it right? Like, what's up? Because I just know this is a class that I can do well in, and I just want to make sure I'm doing it right, because last semester I did not go to a single office hour outside of like the mandatory one. So I'm just wanting to do better this semester, and I need to grow up, have discipline, and get it done, because I did well last semester. I just know I can do better. So I'm gonna do that. After I meet with her, I'm gonna probably go to either the library, not our law school library, because that library is ridiculous. I just don't like it. I feel like a little bird in a bird cage with fluorescence and like beige cage walls. Like, it's not a nice library, which is fine. I just don't understand where our tuition's going, because tuition is not cheap. So maybe fix the library. Okay, I have my lunchbox ready. Here's my bag. I love this bag. I got it off Amazon, and I'm not scared to, like, you know, because she was pretty affordable, I'm not scared to like mess it up or anything. And I do have a lot of stuff. It fits so many things. And then I have my sweater because all of these classes are extremely cold. This is the first semester that we use like name cards. None of my professors last semester ever used these. So basically you put these on your desk, you put it on your desk like this, and then your name shows up here, and then that's how they cold call on you. So this is why I sit in the back. Little change of scenery, because now I'm at Publix. I needed to come because I actually have my mortgage that I need to pay today, and I don't have checks, so I'm gonna go to the Chase by Publix, and then I'm gonna go deposit my mortgage at Wells Fargo, because I did my mortgage through the owner. Because yeah, okay, the story of how I even got a mortgage was insane. Class was really interesting today. I feel like the topic is so cool, but it's just so unfortunate that my professor sometimes like speaks at us and lectures and lectures and lectures for 2 hours, and it's really long, and there's no PowerPoints. He's one of those professors that doesn't use a PowerPoint, so it is very just like off the top of his head. He does have notes, so that kind of helps structure a little bit, very little, his train of thought. So that part is a little bit tough, and I'm still kind of like getting used to that. And I think that reading is so interesting, and I love the topic. It's criminal law and I like it. It's just getting on board with his train of thought that is hard for me. I'm having a really hard time focusing and like listening to what he's saying, which is frustrating, because then I just got home, listened to my fave study Kata, and that's what really helps me understand the topic. So it's just like, at that point it's like, dang, like it just, sometimes it's like attendance is mandatory, so like I'll come, but it's just sometimes I feel like I leave literally not knowing if it even helped. I am really considering getting my master's in law or my master's in healthcare administration, because I think that's really interesting, and I really want to do healthcare compliance, risk management, something like that. Or who knows, maybe I'll be a director or a Medicare compliance officer. Like, that's cool. So anyways, those are my dreams. But that being said, I'm thinking about doing it online, because like I don't even like physical class. Like I need subtitles when I see movies, because I can't hear what they're saying if I can't read it. I'm like a person that learns through reading and maybe writing some notes and stuff like that. So it's like hearing things, it just goes in one ear and out the other. Like I need to write it down in my planner, for example, for me to remember it. So yeah, I just feel like I'm not one of those people that benefits a lot from lectures, which sucks, but Yeah, today we were talking about duties. Actually needs to be a duty for somebody to be held criminally liable, and we were talking about this case, the nun case. I forgot his first name, but apparently he was somebody that was paralyzed and he was drowning in a lake. A bunch of kids like filmed it, and by kids I think they were like teenagers or already in college. So people, boys, were watching him drown, and he died, and they recorded it and just made fun of him the entire time. But they didn't have a duty to him. Like, being a bystander isn't a crime, and so there was no duty to rescue none, or the plaintiff, and so that was tragic. Or in another case where a mom is being physically abused by her husband, and that husband is SAing his daughter, who is like a child. She can't get help. She told her mom about the SA, and the mom didn't do anything. And so at that point the court was considering, well, the mom does have a duty to the daughter because that's her daughter, and duties are established by like statutes and other bunch of different things, relationships. So like the fact that she's a mom establishes a duty, but she was also terrified of her husband, so she didn't do anything for fear that he would kill her. So that was another really interesting topic that we talked about. And yeah, like I said, I love the topic, I love the readings. It's just the class that I need to wrap my head around. But honestly, I feel like one of the things that makes law school really hard is the fact that going to class and reading is not enough. Like, you need to invest time to do supplements and a million other things. So, but let's go to Publix. Back home and I'm literally starving, but the good thing about meal prepping is I don't even have to think about what I'm gonna eat. Yeah, it's 5:07 now, so I'm ready to eat. But all the lunch I packed, I didn't end up eating because I forgot that I had to pay the mortgage today, and I had to go to like 2 different banks. So because of that, I never ate my lunch, and so I'm gonna eat it now, and I'm very excited. Okay. Here we have the Costco's quinoa salad. I have nuts in case I want some of these, and I'm just gonna watch some Quimby videos. And so I got home a little bit ago, or a while ago. Eric and I watched a movie. Oh my god, Paris Under, like the shark movie, fire. Like, I love shark movies. Shark movies and zombie movies are my absolute favorite kind of movies. Like, obsessed. So we saw Paris Under, and it was really good. Like, I feel like the first trailer that they had out was just like bad, and it looked like a super cheesy movie. It isn't, I wouldn't say it's a cheesy movie. Like, obviously it's pretty unrealistic, but it's still good. So yeah, we watched that. It was really good. I liked it. And then I helped make dinner because he's just a boy, and we ate. He went to work. He's working nights this week, which is really rough. It is 9:38. Yeah, it's 9:38, so he's at work, which sucks. Pobrecito. I like Tuesdays because I get to study in the morning, and then I get to study a little bit at night, so it's just nice. Tomorrow I have property and con law, and I have not done any of those readings. And listen, okay, we're gonna see how this works out for me at the end of the semester. I did well last semester, so I'm, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But I'm gonna take notes on the Quimby videos. I love doing that. Like, I feel like decoding a really old case is not going to do much for me besides waste my time. Like, it's going to take me longer to get there when I could have just gotten there with supplements. So I'll use Quimby, I'll use Study Cada, obviously Immanuel Kant, Themis. I use all the supplements because those really help me. What doesn't help me is decoding cases. Like, it's really old language. These justices are really smart, and I'm just a girl. Like, no. Like, and I have class tomorrow, and it's gonna be like 60-80 pages. I'm not doing that. Like, no. So I'm gonna, I don't know if that's controversial. If you're a 2L or a 3L and you regret this for the bar, let me know. We each get mentors at our school, so like, you know, that helps. I love my mentor. She's amazing. Her name is Xiomara. I have the best mentor. Like, she's genuinely great. But I'll ask her if she regrets it. But she's also just like amazing, so I bet she does all the readings, so maybe I shouldn't ask her. For me, what helped me perform well is doing a lot of multiple choice questions, practice exams, practice essays, memorization. Like, on the exam, you're not going to be tested what happened in this case. Rarely does that ever happen. Like, for civil procedure, I had it because like that professor was extremely unorthodox. The exams are not like textbook, like what happened in this case. It's not a history exam, it's a rule application exam. So the case that you learn about in class, sometimes it's not even a good law. It's not a good case, so it's not good law. Like, it was a minority opinion case, which I don't know why we read those, but it's like we read things to understand the justice's reasoning, and I don't understand why we do that. It's frustrating sometimes, but whatever, we do it. So for me, it's just, I'm better off memorizing the rule and learning how to apply it. So tonight I am going to do that. I thought I was gonna go study today, like at the library or something like that. Like, I really wouldn't mind having like a late night. I think tomorrow I'll have a late night then, because like I could have a late night here, but that's not the same. Like, when I have a late night at the library or something like that, I'll come home and I'll just go straight to bed, like chill. But now, like, I feel guilty chilling because I already chilled. So instead, I'm gonna study, which is what I should do anyways. And it's fine. I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling good. Like, I'm not tired yet or whatever, so that's fine. Tomorrow is gonna be a really long day, really long day. I have 2 classes, then I have a meeting, and then I have an event that I will see if I will do the Zoom or if I will do the in-person. I don't know yet, but for now, I'm gonna go do this reading and we'll see how that goes. I don't know if you can see her, but this is the legal studies girl, I think. What's light is on up there, like the projector's pretty lowly lit, like, so you can't really see it, but that's honestly fine because I'm not going to be looking at it a lot. I just like putting on like a vlog. I'll do either her or there's this other girl, I think her name is Kat, and she goes to like Kentucky Law, so I'll either, or Katie, I forgot, but I'll like check. But I like watching her or like another law student, and I'll put on their vlogs in the background while I study. And then when I need to study Kata, then I'll put study Kata on the projector. Look at this. Like, that is literally it. Like, oh my gosh, like that's her. That's literally her, and she's coming. A conversation with U.S. Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor, like, oh my goodness, I'm thrilled.
There was no reason to treat governmental disclosure of information differently.
I got a really late start on today. It is now 11:20. I have to go to class. I missed my first class, which was con law. We're not gonna talk about it. Life happens. And literally it was so dumb. Like, I woke up, my alarm, sorry, ignore the balloon, we have to get it down. I woke up at 6 a.m. with my alarm, and literally I was sleep induced me, did not move. Turned off all of my alarms. And even in my sleep though, I'll like turn off my alarms and then set a new alarm for like a more reasonable time. I didn't do that. I missed my first class, which is fine. I'll survive. And then now I have to go to my property class. I did not do all of my readings for that class, but I'm gonna still go and hope I don't get called on. And then I'll probably stay after campus, or I will stay after campus because I do have a meeting today. And then I'll probably stay and just like study on campus because I need to just like lock in, get some stuff done. I'm pretty sure I don't really like studying on campus, but I guess we'll see how that goes. It's freezing today. I'm gonna show you my outfit. I look like I'm giving, I don't know if you can see, but I'm giving like I'm hosting the sermon. My outfit is giving I'm gonna pass around the tithes and offerings, but I'm warm and I'm comfortable, and that is my 2 for today. I'm also gonna bring an extra sweater, and my lunch is packed, period. So I don't know where today's gonna take me, but I'm definitely taking food. to secure what I need to secure. Oh, I also got a new shoe organizer, which I'm so happy about because the apartment was getting a little bit messy. Eric's sleeping. He's so sweet. He got me a Starbucks this morning, which was so nice. He's actually what woke me up. Like if he hadn't come home, like if he had come home later, like if he was working, I guess like a later night shift, I wouldn't have woken up, like because I turned off all of my alarms. But then he came home, or he called me. He's like, what's your Starbucks order, which he needs to learn. But he called me, and that's what woke me up. And I was like, oh my god. But yeah, so that's why I'm like talking low, because I don't want to wake him up. He's probably like exhausted. I'm tired. I need a coffee, I really do. So I just went to class, and today I went to property, and today was actually really interesting because we finally talked about intellectual property, and it's really interesting when we talk about like intangible property, including like the image of a celebrity, like their faces, their personas, and then we also talked about how you have like property rights sometimes to like your body, your organs, your cells, and like for stem cell research. So I really liked today's class. Like I really like property. I feel like it's really interesting, and I'm excited to see like more cases that relate to property and health, because it's cool. And I love this professor. He's my favorite professor that we have this semester for sure. Like obviously not including my legal research professor because I love her, but I'm going to a coffee shop because I need coffee. Bad this weather is. Like it is so gloomy, and it's still like actually freezing outside. Like that is so cold. Like oh my goodness. Okay, I am back on campus. It has been a little while. I think now it's like close to 6 p.m. There's an event on campus with a healthcare attorney. That's why Marie's calling me. I did not dress professionally, and there's an event with a healthcare attorney that I do want to go to. I RSVP'd for the virtual event, but I don't think I have enough time to like go anywhere. Like, and I'm thinking maybe I should rent out a room from the library or like book a study room so I have time to like make it to the event virtually. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna do that either virtually or something like that. And then I have to study. I have so much to study. Like I'm really behind on property, and I'm very behind on con law, and I kind of want to take Saturday to just like chill and do some like non-law school stuff. So I just want to get a lot done today and tomorrow. That is the plan. Okay, that is the plan.